To me, it's kind of sad because, unfortunately, you see the kind of overwhelming influence that politics wields on all aspects of life, and in this case, on the church. Because, frankly, if you go back historically, there's one Ukrainian church. And then over the course of the last 1,000 years, because of various political things that happened, you've now got 4 or 5 different Ukrainian churches. You've got the various patriarchates, you've got the Greek Catholics, the whatever. And to me, that's not religion, that's politics. In essence, like, I'm as comfortable going to a Ukrainian Greek Catholic church as an Orthodox church, and if you look at the basic theology, that's what's relevant. But unfortunately, everybody's come wrapped up in canonicity. Canonicity is strictly a political thing. It's got nothing to do with religion. It really doesn't. And if you look how, the Moscow Patriarch became canonical, whereas the Kyiv, it was totally politics. There was wars going on, the Patriarch got imprisoned, whatever, forced to sign this, that. Next thing you know, the seat moves from Kyiv to Moscow, and ever since, and everybody's afraid to challenge it now. But it's got nothing to do with religion. It's got nothing to do with the original faith of the apostles and Jesus Christ. But it's all politics. And the secular authorities, the political authorities, be the Ukrainian, Russian, you name it, have used that to exploit, the general population. They've used the church, and unfortunately the church has all too often been a party of the political forces, basically maintaining control or power over the general population. And we are now caught up here in Canada. There's a lot of, I guess, unrest in the Orthodox community over this whole canonicity issue. And to me, like, people, and unfortunately the people, I think, that are in the leadership of the churches, at the bishop, patriarch levels, put far too much focus and importance on this issue of canonicity. Jesus and the apostles, if you read the Bible or go back to the essence of early theology, there was no such thing as canonicity. In fact, there was no such thing as a hierarchical church. There was no such thing as bishops and patriarchs and stuff like that. There were, and the original apostles and their success, they were teachers, and that's what they did. They taught the essential theology. But as soon as it started spreading, there's this human propensity to build a bureaucracy. You build a bureaucracy needs rules. Rules propagate more rules, power and control, and then you have this whole slew of bureaucratic rules, regulations, ceremonies, rites, and stuff, until you reach the point where the church is more a political entity than it is a religious entity. And it's, to me, it's sad, to see how much time and effort is expended on these political wranglings as opposed to what the church should be about. But that's a topic for a couple of hours other discussion.